What's up, you guys? What's up, you guys? Hold on one second. What's up, you guys? What's up, you guys? What is up, you guys? My name is Alex Hampton from Momentum Media, and this is the Ask Alex Show. Today, I couldn't get my co-hosts Jeremy and Ian with me, but we'll definitely get them on the next show. But we got a lot of topics today to discuss, and I can't wait to jump into it. But if this is your first time ever watching the show, and you want your question on or your question or topic on the show, it's very simple, guys. Send me an email at the asalexshow@gmail.com. That's the asalexshow@gmail.com. If you submit your topic or question to my show, more than likely it will be here on my show. And if you can't watch this show live, as we do it every week live, you can hear it on our Spotify audio podcast. So if you type in the Ask Alex Show, it'll definitely pop up. That's the first thing that pops up, and you can listen to it on the way home from work, school, or whatever endeavors you have planned. Today we have somewhat of a chill show today because I have two major topics that I want to jump into. But I mean, ultimately, I want to thank all of everyone who is here. I appreciate you guys coming in, and I appreciate you guys watching. You guys' support is always welcomed. And like I said, if you want your question on topic on this show, it is just like I said, very simple. Just send me an email at the asalexshow@gmail.com. All right, let's go ahead and jump into the first topic of today. And the first topic comes from a returning guest, Miss Iris Peoples. And she writes, "Hey, Alex and crew. So, with all of the major headlines regarding Jonathan Majors and his alleged assault against his girlfriend, what do you make of this? What could happen to his potential career? Is he innocent? Or do we think we'll see him featured in any movies or anything after this whole fiasco is over? I would love to know you guys' thoughts." Well, thank you for your question, Iris. So, if you guys don't know, literally within the last couple weeks, Jonathan Majors, who's hot right now, for being in Creed 3 and also Ant-Man and also promoting different movies that he's been in and commercials, Jonathan Majors was sent to jail for allegedly assaulting his girlfriend. Apparently, according to reports that some text messages have come out that his girlfriend admitted fault to what happened. Also, apparently there's a video around that his lawyers are claiming that he did not assault her, that a video essentially exonerating him. And basically it's been one big whole social media fiasco ever since this drop. Now, my thoughts are on this, and I kind of talked to Jeremy and Ian about this previously when everything kind of went down. Um One, I don't know Jonathan Majors personally. I don't know anybody in his camp. I don't know anybody in his team. So I don't know him outside of the movie screen. Just like people who watch him, I don't know him. I don't know what his character is like. I don't know who he is as a person. So, and also I want to point out I was not there. So I'm not going to cast any judgment until we get more information. So I don't know what happened. I don't know how it happened. I can only go by what's being reported by his lawyers and then also the media. Now, and honestly, to an extent, you don't even know what could or could be true. I don't know. Um, Here are my thoughts on it. Well, one, let's just say if he is found guilty, he's probably done working in Hollywood, unfortunately. And it's sad to say because he's literally at the peak of his career. I mean, he did an amazing job in Ant-Man. He did an amazing job in Creed. The first time watching him on screen for me was Lovecraft Country, and that was such an amazing HBO Max series. And his character in particular was a character that I loved of that show. And then he also did this amazing movie. It's a Sony movie. It's about him being a pilot. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I enjoy Jonathan Majors as an actor. I think he's an amazing actor. But if he is found guilty for assaulting his girlfriend, um he has to pay the piper. Unfortunately, he has to be held accountable for that. And it sucks because like I said, you don't want to see you never want to see a black man aspiring to be great in his craft being torn down by things like this. But at the same time, you cannot allow, you can't allow people or any situation to drive you to a place where you lose everything, whether you know you're having an argument with your girlfriend, an argument with workers or whatever. Like, at the end of the day, as a creative myself, as a creator, as a black man, you have to be very aware of your surroundings and the things that you do, and in terms of who you involve with other people. Now, let's just say he is innocent. And again, I don't know. I'm not taking any judgment whether if he's innocent or not. I can say though, those text messages that came out, they to me that doesn't necessarily mean he's completely innocent. It just acknowledges the fact that him and his girlfriend had an altercation. Now, how bad that altercation is, I don't know. I don't know if there were, hands thrown, or if there was a fight in between him and his girlfriend. I don't know. All I know is those text messages in particular indicate that something did happen, an altercation did happen, but to what extent I don't know. But let's just say he's innocent. Let's just say he's cleared of all charges. I think it would be still hard for him to get back into his career, but at the same time, there will be plenty of places in Hollywood and plenty of places online that will still label him with the stigma of a woman beater, or someone who doesn't know how to control his anger. It's sad to say that, because even when you are innocent for something that you didn't do, people still like to throw labels on you. So my take on it is that either way, it's going to be hard to break in back into whatever career that he had going for him. And like I said, if he's found guilty, you know, Marvel's definitely going to recast him. Um, whatever roles he has lined up between now and when he starts shooting other stuff, I'm pretty sure that they're going to want to either recast him or retool his role into something else. I mean, ultimately, like I said, um, when things like this happen, especially in this industry, especially regarding a black actor who's at his peak, rising to his peak, things tend to fall down. And I hate saying that, because Jonathan Majors is a very talented actor, very talented, well spoken, well read. He embodies every role that he's a part of. He is a character actor. If you see him play Kang, he's literally playing multiple versions of himself. That's that's uber talented. But at the same time, if he's guilty for something that he did do, he has to face those consequences like everybody else. He's not Superman. He's not above the law. But if he is innocent, then he should definitely be exonerated. And I feel as though his career should not be affected by these charges after he has been exonerated by it. Ultimately, like I said, I don't take one position or the other. I'm hoping it's not true, but then again, I don't know what's true or not. Again, I was not there. I don't know what happened. I don't know how it happened. All I know is that something did happen, and that man was unfortunately arrested. I believe he's out now, trying to regain everything and trying to get his legal team in order. But it's a sad situation all around. Jonathan Majors, like I said, a very talented actor, and to see him go through something like this, again, whether these allegations are true or not, is actually kind of heartbreaking. But what do you guys think? What do you guys think about this whole Jonathan Majors situation? Apparently, some text messages come out, kind of acknowledging the fact that something did happen. Also, they acknowledge that his girl took the blame, basically saying that nothing did happen or something of that nature. What do you guys think? Just jump into the comment section below and let me know your thoughts. Okay, guys, and we got one final topic for you to you for. I'm sorry, I'm messing up and I'm on live, haha. But we got one more topic coming to you guys today, coming from a Mr. Keith Beers regarding the DCEU and the state of it after the Flash movie. And Mr. Keith writes, "Hey guys, so the Flash movie will premiere by the end of this year, and apparently it's supposed to reset the DCEU into the DCEU. My question is, after the effects of Flash, how many characters do you believe will return to the DCU, or will it be a complete reset, or do you think that James Gunn is basically going to continue the same type of DCEU lore from the Zack Snyder verse if the Flash movie is successful?" Well, thank you for your question, Keith. So let me be clear in something. I don't think, regardless of of how well this movie does, if this movie makes $1 billion, it's definitely a win for DC and Warner Brothers. Um, I think James Gunn is dead set on resetting the universe. I don't believe majority of the characters are coming back. I said on a previous stream that if any characters were to come back, it'd probably be Jason Momoa's Aquaman, and then probably Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman. I don't think Zachary Levi is coming back as Shazam, and if he does, it's going to be in a very different type of feel. Um, I don't think Ray Fisher's coming back as Cyborg. We all know Henry Cavill's not coming back. This is Ben Affleck's last go as Batman, so we already know we're getting a different Batman and a different Superman, and we already know we're going to definitely get a different Flash. Personally speaking, I think that they should reset the DCEU so we can get a fresh start, but not soft reboot. I think they should fully reboot it. And oh wait, here comes Ian. Now let's add him to the stream.
What up, though? Where them bagels at?
What up, man? How you doing, bro?
I'm at work. I'm doing shit for my life. What are you doing?
I'm obviously talking about the DCEU, but before I just got on this topic, but before I go any further, let me ask you, what do you think about the whole Jonathan Majors situation? With the text messages coming out, and do you think this will affect his career if he's proven innocent, or if he's actually guilty? What do you think will happen?
So yeah, we live in a time where like stuff like that can damage you forever.
Yeah.
Do I think now? I'm gonna say this. I want to place all the judgment for like we get all the facts. Now I did read the text messages, and to me they don't look good, brother.
Mhm.
Those look. I know what a coach. I know what coach messages look like. I think that she did write that, but it looked like maybe a lawyer, some PR team said, "Hey, you need to say this and say this to make him look good." As soon as I read it, I was all like, "Bitch, you know you don't talk like that in real life." I knew it wasn't. I don't know. It kind of looked like it was a little bit set up in his to benefit him. Now I don't know him personally. Like when Will Smith smacked Chris Rock, I was like, that's out of his character. I've not known him, but I've known him for like over 20 years. Like we know his family, know his kids, his wife. He talks about his parents in his raps. We know, his best friends and stuff like that. We don't know Jonathan Majors. We seen him in Lovecraft and a couple other projects. We don't know his wife or girlfriend. We don't know his family. We don't know how he is in real life. So I don't. I hope the best. I don't want to. I don't want Kang in real life. That's what I'm trying to say. But
Oh wow.
we don't know. We don't know.
So okay, so let me ask you, if he is proven innocent, like if he's cleared of all charges, and he's cleared legally, do you think it'll be hard for him to continue his roles as Kang or any other future projects?
Nah, if he's cleared legally, I think he'll be all right. I think. Let's see. This situation is kind of worse than the Gina situation, but the Gina situation, Disney warned her like 3 times to stop doing what she was doing, and she just kept doing it.
Right.
But this situation, if he's guilty, it's way worse. But if he's innocent, I think, first of all, don't underestimate how much people love Marvel. Like, I think Jeremy Renner was accused of abuse or something a couple years ago, and I don't think anyone thinks about that shit anymore. Like,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
oh, guy. He survived a plowing incident. You know, we don't talk about when he was accused of beating his wife. So I know. I don't think it will bother him. Like as long as, and I've heard Charlemagne say this on the Breakfast Club. As long as you start, if you do good things or
Hmm.
do good work, people will look past that shit. Kobe Bryant was accused of sexual assault. He just kept winning championships, and people just stopped talking about it.
Yeah, that's true. But he was also cleared of that too, like legally. He was
Absolutely,
cleared.
yeah. But as you're saying, though, even if he was cleared of it, like only losers bring that shit up after you're cleared of it. So I don't, if you're cleared of it and you're proven innocent, why would you even bring it up anymore? It's a rough patch in that person's life. They don't want to talk about it.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel that. So it's funny, you jumped on right into the second in the last topic of the DCEU. And basically the question was is that after Flash they reset everything, depending upon how well the Flash does, do you think that some of those characters will um stay in the DCEU or DCU, or do you think it's going to be a complete full reboot?
I know James Gunn's wife's staying. That's all I know. Uh, Other than that, man, I mean, I kind of agree with John Campia. Like, I don't see the point. As much as I like some of the characters. I like Shazam. I thought Henry Cavill's a good Superman. I like Ben Affleck's Batman. Tell you the truth, like as much as I like these characters, some of the movies suck. But like, I don't know, man. If you're gonna hit the reset button on half of them, you might as well do all of them. Like,
Yeah.
these people aren't these actors aren't getting any younger. I don't need a we don't need a 50 or 60 year old Henry Cavill still flying around and shit. I I personally think they should just move on with different projects. Like, you want to do Batman Beyond. Have an old Batman. Do Static Shock. That's your boy. You know,
Yeah.
different projects. Because like lately, or just our whole lives with DC, we just see Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Batman. You know, it's just been that. But like DC, they got a catalog as big as Marvel's, if not bigger. I don't know, but like
Right, right.
trying to move on and do different things. That's what I respect about James Gunn. He's trying, but I don't think that. And I like some of these actors, but I don't. I think it's time we just move on from them.
Yeah, yeah, I feel that. Like, I definitely think that we should reset after, regardless of how well the Flash does. I do think that they should definitely do a full reboot of a whole new cast of characters from some characters that we know, like Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, and also introduce new characters. I would love a Batman Beyond movie or a Static Shock movie. I prefer a Static Shock movie over a damn Blue Beetle movie. That's just me. But wait, by the way, are you driving?
No, I'm not driving. This ugly motherfucker driving. Uh, and this one is another ugly motherfucker. I'm just kidding. This is the most beautiful man in the world. Keep him away from your wives and girlfriends, everybody. That's right.
That's what's up,
I
bro.
mean, that's the only reason I did this call.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for hopping on, man. Where can we find you on social media and YouTube, bro?
You can find me on social media, Ian Elliott Carter. That's Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. Hopefully, I'll get a YouTube video going soon. I got some stuff writing down, but I haven't like hit the record button yet. Uh, and yeah, if you haven't subscribed to Alex's channel, subscribe because like he's raw as shit. Like, you think John Campia is cool? He's cool, but like, he's the black John Campia.
Yes, but much better, much better. So please, as all the Campia fans, even though I am a fan of Campia, please come to Momentum Media. We would love to have you on our channel. But thank you, bro. I know you at work, so I do appreciate you sliding by. We'll definitely link up sometime again and create more content.
Yeah, no doubt, man. All right, man. Talk to you
All
later.
right, man. You take it easy. And that was Ian Elliott Carter from the Ian Elliott Carter YouTube channel. Definitely check out his channel. Thank you so much for hopping on, sir. But yeah, just to finish my quick thoughts, is that I do want James Gunn's DCU to be as successful as it needs to be. I don't think we need to harp back on what we got. And I've always said this thing needed a complete reset. So even if that means recasting characters that we love, like Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman, Shazam, Henry Cavill, all those people, DC is out of order because even when you watch these up and coming films, you can't tell what time frame this is set in. At least when you look at the MCU, regardless of what you may think of Phase 4, there's a structure of, okay, this is taking place here, it's taking place there. I know what to watch during this. So ultimately, I think ultimately um if the movie does really well, like if it hits $1 billion or even $2 billion, I think it's definitely a major win for DC. I do think it is something to consider if they choose to keep the writers and directors on board for future projects. But as far as the characters, I think, like I said, DC needs just a hard reboot. And it's not to compare DC to Marvel, because I do think they have an expansive catalog, especially what they do with their Batman stuff. But like Ian said, I would love to see a Static Shock movie. I would love to see a Batman Beyond movie. I would love to see these ancillary characters movies. Let's get a Nightwing movie. Let's get something different. And that's what James Gunn is doing. We're getting something different from um I forget the top of my head what those projects are, but we're definitely getting a Batman movie, getting a Superman movie, which is somewhat similar, but we're also getting different movies with different characters within the DCU. So I'm super excited for them to reboot. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think that they should hard reset the DCEU, or do you think they should keep certain characters after the Flash movie is done? Jump into the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Now, before I wrap up, guys, I would like to thank our sponsors of this of our YouTube channel. I have a little commercial for you guys. So before we wrap up, I want to play our sponsors who's sponsoring Momentum Media. I want to take this moment and thank our sponsors, Blurred Creations. Blurred Creations is an independent Black-owned anime apparel company that produces high quality apparel on their website. If you go to Blurred Creations, you get things from shirts to accessories to all different types of apparel of your favorite anime characters. And guess what, guys? We're running a special on this particular website. If you type in the promo code MOMENTUM, you get 15% off each purchase of any item on the website. So if you are a supporter of mine and you want to support this independent Black company, go to their website at Blurred Creations, type in the word momentum, and you get 15% off each purchase on their website. I want to thank you guys again for supporting our sponsors, and also, guys, be a sponsor and a subscriber of our YouTube channel, Momentum Media. And that is a word from our sponsors, Blurred Creations. If you are into anime of any kind, from Dragon Ball Z to Naruto to Bleach to One Piece to any anime you can think of, go to Blurred Creations. They have amazing products, from apparel to shirts to hoodies to accessories. They have a lot of great things over there. And if you are a subscriber of mine and you watch me on a weekly or daily basis, type in the promo code Momentum and you get 15% off each purchase. I want to thank you, Blurred Creations, for sponsoring us here at Momentum Media. Well, that will do it for today's show, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching the Ask Alex show. This show, I'm going to be dropping a channel update video of what's going to be going forward of this channel. So stay tuned for that. A lot of things have opened up and changed for the better. So I am super excited for what this new vision is going to be. Thank you guys again so much for being a part of my journey, and I hope that you continue to watch me as I continue to grow in my content. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and as always, you guys have a blessed day.